Giles Thomas for musculardevelopment.com here at the Meet the Olympians 2019. I'm joined by men's physique superstar Ryan Terry, fellow Brit.
Wow, that was very dramatic.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah. Two jolly Brits on a holiday in Vegas.
Yes, yeah, good to be here.
Yep. I like have you shaved your beard off?
Yeah, I had to take it off, so I feel 10 years younger.
You see men's physique guys with beards or...
It's like an unwritten rule. I just notice everyone else does it, so I've done it, but I don't know why.
I think you should be a trendsetter.
Yeah, I don't want to risk it on the Olympia stage. No.
So Ryan, you've won the Arnold Classic 2018, was it, or 17? Yeah. You came second to Jeremy Buendia at the Olympia, so you're coming back after a third place last year. How are you feeling for this Olympia?
Yeah, I feel really good. I'm nervous because I'm a nervous kind of guy, but I'm really looking forward to getting back on stage. Like at the start of the year, I had 2 hip surgeries, which made me think, or I didn't think I was going to get on the stage this year. But we had a good comeback, and I'm feeling confident. Yeah, I'm going to bring something a bit different. So hopefully that is what the judges are looking for on Saturday. I
was surprised to hear that you were going to be competing because I know we're both from the UK, and I heard how kind of serious that was. It was a really tell us about that.
Yeah, so basically I tore the labrum inside my hip, which they couldn't get to stitch it back together, so they had to shave the leg bone in order to get to it. So it was very intrusive, it was quite invasive on my hip. And
when was this?
So the first one was in December, and then it went wrong, so we had to have another one in February. So I was on crutches for about 6 months of the year, so no training. It was soul destroying, I must admit.
So when did you think, okay, I think I might be able to do the Olympia and compete next year?
So I got off crutches in April. I got married a couple of weeks later.
Congratulations, you're a lovely lady, yeah. I've seen you training together in the gym.
That's it. And it was in May of this year, I started back in the gym. And I just started to fill back out, and I reacted quite well. And I thought, you know what, being invited to the Olympia, it doesn't come around often. And for me to miss the most prestigious show in the world would be insane. So I started to train towards it. I gave myself a 16-week prep. And the first 4 weeks went as well as I wanted to. We put the weight back on, and then we came in nice and slow.
So you started back training when? Sorry, just clarify that for me.
May of this year, yeah.
But when did you really know? Because I mean, you're going back after months off, and I don't know, but I don't think you could really know whether you're going to be well enough. What point did you think, okay, I can do this? Did you have like a period of a few weeks where you thought, it's not going to happen?
Yeah, well, no, to be honest, the first 4 or 5 weeks of me being back in the gym, my hip was still giving me problems. I'm not going to lie, it was not a miracle cure. And even to this day, it's still not 100%. But it was the fact that my body was reacting well. I put the weight on quite quickly, and I could just see changes happening. And I thought, if I don't commit to it now, I can make excuses and not make it, not do it. And I can always have that in the back of my head and not give 100%. So I signed up. I booked my tickets very early, like June time, and that made me do it. I'm a northern lad, I won't waste money, so so getting that Olympia ticket and that flight made me do it.
That's incredible to think that you've gone from that situation. And I mean, I was talking to your wife, and she was saying, it was a real testing time for you. It was very like waking up and not having that purpose and that kind of that daily routine of being able to train and push yourself and keep your physique. I mean, that's huge, mate. That's very impressive.
Yeah, and for 16 years I've had that life. Like, I've trained 6 days a week. I've ate 6 meals for the last 16 years. So it is a huge part of my life, and it is my lifestyle. So to not be able to do that, like I said, was very soul destroying, and mentally it was hard. But it's made me appreciate more being away from that. And I've got to admit, obviously competing day in, day out for the last 5, 6 years, I kind of got a bit mundane with it, or what's the word? Yeah, a bit complacent with it. So having that taken away from me and that option away from me was very hard, and it made me realise when I was okay this year to train harder, to hit it harder.
I mean, coming through something like that, coming into this prep, you're going to be a stronger person. Yeah. Do you feel more relaxed at this Olympia because you know that you've, even just being here is an achievement in itself already before you even step on stage?
100%. Yeah, no, 100%. And
I can feel it.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, I want to prove to a lot of people, like, I haven't got many naysayers, but there's a few people saying that I should have had a year out, and they may be right, but for me, there's no way, if you get an Olympia qualification, that you're missing it. So I want to prove a point that I'm worthy of being there, and that I can take that title this year.
That's so good here, Ryan. I mean, it's just and the thing is, I have seen pictures in the last few weeks. I've seen him, and I was like, he's nailed it. I think from what I've seen in those photos, I think it's even better than when you won the Arnold Classic 2 years ago.
Yeah, we're coming in fuller. So Neil's done a few different things in this last few weeks of my prep, which I've never done before. Yeah. And one of them is refeeds. Like, okay. I'm a guy who always obsesses with being the most conditioned on stage. So I've never focused on size or replenishing my glycogen levels, things like that on prep. I've never been fussed about that. I like being in the trenches and feel drained and things. Whereas I know that's not like a productive way of looking at it. So I've had quite a few refeeds of the last few weeks of this prep. Even started carbing up 2 days earlier this week, and I'm filling out a lot better now. So fingers crossed that was the missing piece for Saturday.
Okay, Ryan. Well, I can see there's still some people that want to see you. Some of your fans are looking to give me evil looks. And so what's the goal for the Olympia quickly? Last question.
It's to be Mr. Olympia on Saturday night.
Mr. Olympia men's physique.
That's it. Oh yeah, men's physique. Yeah.
Men's physique, yeah.
I'll be open class, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, obviously as a Brit, I'm biased, so I really want to see you get the win.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ryan Terry.
I appreciate that. Thanks, guys.
With Ryan Terry, I'm Giles Thomas from musculardevelopment.com. Thanks, mate.